lovelies, welcome back to a new video. It has been a minute. If you are new here, hey love, I would definitely love it if you subscribe. So in today's video, it's gonna be like another pep talk. Actually, I think this is gonna be more of like a chit chat without the get ready with me. You know, we're gonna be chatting a little bit today. So basically, I have not uploaded a video in 2 weeks. The 2 weeks before I uploaded a video, but then before that I missed a week as well. And I know that like it's okay to miss some weeks and some days and not be 100% on it all the time, but for me it was like a personal goal of mine to stay consistent, stay on top of things. If you guys hear noise, my parents are downstairs cooking, so I was trying to stay consistent. That was a goal of mine. Like, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to upload every single Wednesday, and like I had ideas. Like, I would plan out in my phone, like on my calendar, what videos I wanted to do when, and blah 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 blah, loop de loop de loop. But obviously things didn't end up working that way, and I kind of just want to be honest in this video and open up to you guys. I had a talk with both of my parents that I don't even think they know how much it helped and kind of like impacted my viewpoint on what I've been dealing with. So I didn't really like write down how I'm going to talk about things. So if I'm all over the place in the video, just ignore that. I'm just talking to you guys, okay? So basically, for the past like couple weeks or like a little over a month, I've just kind of been feeling very lost, okay? I just turned 23 years old, and when I looked this up, I found that a lot of people in their like early 20s feel the same way, just kind of like lost, confused about what is going on. Like, I have friends that are getting married, and then I have friends that don't even have their license yet, and I have friends that are still living at home, and friends living on their own and like excelling in their career, and friends that are like still struggling to even know what that career is going to be. It's just a lot going on. As you guys know, I'm very faith-based. I believe in God, and I trust that there is a plan for my life. But even in that, I feel very confused and not knowing what that plan is. And there's just a lot of pressure, I think, that I've always felt personally, just to satisfy everyone, to satisfy God, to satisfy my parents, to, you know, be a role model to whoever's paying attention to me, my friends, my church family, my whatever. And I've just always had that weight and that pressure to like, you know, make sure you're doing this, make sure you're doing something, like do it right, you have to be successful. And then I get to the age where like, you know, people are actually starting to step into their success and starting to step into who they're going to be, and I'm having a moment of not knowing who that is. So I want to just give a little bit of backstory, because like even though the feeling has been more intense the past few months, I've always had this sort of pressure on me. If you guys don't know, my father is a pastor, and he started pastoring when I was only 14 years old. And as far as my faith is concerned, I feel like I've kind of had to develop my own personal relationship with God and strengthen my spirituality in front of people always paying attention to me, which is very nerve-wracking. Even if they're literally not, I felt like they were, because being a pastor's daughter, it's like whatever you do kind of reflects what people may think about my dad or even my mom. So I just always felt like I needed to have everything together even when I didn't, which led me to kind of not be honest with myself and not be able to open up and say something like this, like, I don't have it figured out. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know exactly what my purpose is. I'm starting to, you know, find out more about myself, and I feel like God is revealing more things to me, and my gifts and my talents are starting to sprout more. And I'm just using them to the best of my knowledge. But I just kind of was feeling like I don't know, basically. And I felt like I needed to just pause and not do anything instead of just doing whatever, and it probably not even be the thing that I should be doing. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now, but I really hope that I am. This is like the first time that I am talking about this ever outside of like the talk that I had with my mom. So this video is a little weird, but so anyways, fast forward, you know, to where I am now, where my relationship with God is strengthening. And, because I grew up in church, I grew up on spirituality, Christianity, like that. I know it. It's a part of me. It's who I am. It's how I live my life. But as far as like getting a personal relationship, I'm only 23, and that kind of really just started to truly develop into like the more serious things. When I was younger, it was just, I hope I get this toy for Christmas. And now it's like, I'm about to graduate college. What do I do? Or it's even, I'm in college and I'm not even happy here. And I have this YouTube channel and I know how to sing and I know how to do all these things. What the heck am I supposed to do with my life? So it's getting a lot more serious now. And it's overwhelming for me. I just kind of felt like I was doing something wrong because I didn't know what I should be doing. And that is a terrible feeling, but it's also not the way that I should feel. And if you're around my age, I'm sure that you guys probably have had feelings like that. And that's the reason why I wanted to make this video and share this, because I know that I'm not alone in the feeling. And I think that being able to relate is very helpful, and to know that there's someone else feeling this way, and kind of just give you guys the advice that I have acquired, and I'm just going to share that with you guys. Basically, like I was saying, I felt wrong for not knowing what to do, and so I just felt like I needed to just stop and do nothing. Like, I don't know what video I want to post this week, let me just not post. But that's not what you have to do. And I was talking to my mom, and she shared a lot of things with me about, things that she did when she was younger that she was interested in, that I never would have even thought she was interested in. So my mom, she's an entrepreneur, and I always thought that like the business was just her thing, but I didn't know that she was into other things and that she explored other things. And so I think that it's okay to keep just keep going, and even when you don't know, it happens. That is literally what my mom said to me. She's just like, it happens. Sometimes you don't know, and it's okay. You will find out. And I think that for the spiritual side of things, it's just that, if you trust that God has a plan for your life and you pray about that every single day, pray that you will have His perfect will, as long as you're trusting in that and believing that, and that is your prayer, it's okay to literally trust that, whatever it is you're doing, even if it doesn't all make sense right now, at some point it will, and at some point it will lead you to where you're meant to be. But just because you don't know doesn't mean that you're in the wrong place, or you're doing something wrong, or you're not good enough, or like, that's not what that means. And that's what I was feeling like. And I know that a couple other people that I spoke to about it were feeling the same way. And I was like, you know what? I want to make a video. I want to talk about this because it's a real thing. But I think one of the most important things that I took away from what I learned after feeling this way for a while is just that it's okay. It is okay to feel this way. It's normal to feel this way. Like, we're young. We're so, so, so young. And I know that tomorrow is not always promised, but that doesn't mean that you don't live like you're 23. That doesn't mean you don't live like you're 20 or 21 or however old you are. If you're unsure and you don't know where life is taking you, you don't know where your gifts and your talents are taking you, you don't even know where God is going to take you, that it's okay, and to just relax, be calm, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Because even the things that I did, so many things as a child. I wanted to be a gymnast. I wanted to play tennis. I wanted to be a cheerleader. I wanted to do it all. But all of those things, even those like 2 weeks of just saying, oh, I want to be a cheerleader, and then quit, taught me something about someone, or instilled something in me that I needed years and years and years down the line. So nothing that you do is, pointless or not worth it. If you're into something, go ahead and be into it and build upon it and pray on it. And I don't believe that in my life I'm gonna be a failure. Even if sometimes you feel like a failure, it's not true. You're not actually a failure, and you're not actually going to stay in a place where you're unsure. So yeah, that is where I have been for the past 2 weeks. Honestly, it hasn't been a like, oh, I've been so busy, or oh, I just haven't been motivated to film a video. Like, no, I didn't film a video because I didn't know what the heck to film, because I was feeling like I didn't know what was going on with my life. And one thing that I do know on my channel, I want to always be as completely honest and transparent as possible, because I know that's what really helps people. And at the end of the day, that's what I want to do. I want to be able to help people. I want to be able to be some sort of light in someone's life, and just a bubble of positivity for someone and honesty. And a part of that is letting you guys know that I'm not always 100%, and I'm not always so sure about things, and I'm not always on top of my game. You know, I fall off and I slack and I'm unsure and I'm confused. I'm 23 and life is insane, and I'm just now starting to step into that, I feel like. And everyone's story is different, everyone's journey is different, and this is mine. And I'm starting to feel more comfortable with that, and saying that, and admitting that, and owning that. And that's why I'm here today filming this video. I was going to make it like a get ready with me, but I didn't even want to do that. I solely wanted to focus on like talking and, you know, just saying what I had to say and sharing what I've learned. This isn't going to be like an extremely long video, but it will let you guys know what's really been on my mind. And if you've been feeling the same way, I hope that this video is helpful for you. If not, like, to tell you what to do next, to just let you know that it's okay that you feel that way, and you are not the only one that feels that way. And we're gonna be good. We're gonna be successful. We're going to live our lives in the perfect will. We're going to be okay, even if we don't understand how we're gonna get from point A to point B. In between, it's so crazy. You will get to point B, and you will be okay. And when you do, you'll be able to look back on times like this. I know I'll be able to look back and watch this video, and I'll be like, wow. You know, like, everything happens for a reason, and I'm confident in that, and I'm trusting that. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. I don't really think that there's too much else that I wanted to discuss. I'm going to be back on regular scheduled programming, new videos every Wednesday. To be honest, I really want to increase my upload time, because I love doing YouTube, you guys. Like, I mean, I thought that I was gonna come on YouTube and just be all into my hair and makeup and clothes, but doing videos like this, I really do enjoy it, even though it makes me like extremely anxious before I turn on the camera. But as soon as I start talking, like, I just feel like I'm sharing like a diary to you guys, and in a way that has been helpful to some of you. Like, you've even reached out to me, and I love that. There's no better feeling than knowing that I can help somebody in any kind of way. So yeah, I love you guys, and I will be back to regular scheduled programming. There's a very funny video coming up after this one, so stay tuned for that. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I really don't have anything else to say. Like I said, I just wanted to talk to y'all, and this was going to be my like comeback video explaining where I've been. And so there you have it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video on Wednesday. Mwah.